Hey, what's up, everyone? This is going to be a Yuri's Revenge game. It's going to be a Yuri war and country swing. Top versus bottom. And so we're going to scout with the brute as usual. And you'll notice that if it's a Yuri versus Yuri, the scouting is a little bit different because of the fact that there's no dogs. I mean, it just seems a little different because sometimes you could block off brutes with GIs, you know, anti-scout dogs with dogs, and then the dogs run faster than the brutes, obviously. But this, I mean, you could use initiates to stop the brutes if you want. You could try to barricade them with that. But scouting's like the same thing. It's just a little bit different. You could scout with initiates if you're in a Yuri versus Yuri, but the brutes will kill them if just one alone. But sometimes it doesn't matter because you get a whole area scouted. You make one brute, one initiate, or just one brute. A lot of the high-ranking players just like to make one brute because they don't like to spend a lot of money on scouting. But if you're a good player, what you want to do is you want to try to keep the brute alive when you scout. Or if you're not Yuri, keep the dogs alive when you scout because you could use them later in the game for fighting. Especially the dogs, you can use them as tank fodder. And tank fodder means that they absorb bullets from the tanks. Like, if you hit a dog instead of another tank with a bullet, the tanks are like basically what wins or loses the game. So it's almost kind of like assisting the tank by absorbing damage, because the tanks are what are gonna do all the work, or most of the work. So I'm scouting with this Gatling thing, and obviously I'm gonna lose that because if you attack first, I don't know. If you attack first, it seems like they fight automatically if they're standing still, so they're gonna be a split second ahead of you. They get a lot of Gatling tanks. Gatling tanks are good for you.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Now fill up the power plant.
Let's take the guns for a spin. Hail to the great Yuri.
Construction complete.
And you gotta get a battle lab. Sometimes you can make a second war factory versus Yuri, but actually, most of the time you don't want to do that. The time when you would do that is if you're like trying to rush the living crap out of him. It can work, but it's risky because you might go against a whole bunch of masterminds and get destroyed. But the time when you're Yuri, if you want to go for a whole bunch of war factories, usually 2 war factories before battle lab, because you know Yuri's Revenge is different than regular 2. You get battle labs earlier. What you would do is do it against Korea only, because Korea would try to take out your lab with jets. So since you have no lab, you kind of delay getting the battle lab. Anyway, I think I probably mentioned that a bunch of times in a bunch of other videos because I have so many videos. But I mean, right now I'm just setting up the armor and setting everything up, going in for the attack soon. Disc in flight. So it's gonna turn to a Magnetron Gat war with a little bit of lashes into a Mastermind war. Like whoever has the right amount of masterminds per unit, and then it turns into a disc war. Then it turns into a disc war with masterminds and army. Then it turns into with super weapons. Here's the super weapons. He got his up a second sooner than me. I could have been a little bit quicker. But if somebody's usually like a step ahead of you, they might get up to super weapon like 5 seconds faster than you. That's like, it might have been because you want more miners from war than that, but it might be because they're moving faster than you. Usually if you see like a super fast super weapon, it's usually really intimidating sometimes, because I seen a guy that was like really good. It wasn't when I was like really when I was like a little bit less good at the game, but he made like a super fast chronosphere, and it was like intimidating as hell to see like a chronosphere just come out like, you know, like 7 minutes into the game, and a chronosphere or a super weapon. That's intimidating. So I mean, if you gotta kind of know how war works. Some stuff's intimidation, some of it's actual, you know, just fighting. Like you could intimidate somebody just by making a super fast super weapon. Or you could intimidate them just by acting super aggressive, even though even though that you might not be an aggressive player. So anyway, here comes another war factory.
Building.
Loading up the belt.
Unit ready.
Born for this job.
I think Russian superweapons versus another Yuri is a good idea. Because eventually, you know, you both dominators are going to hit each other, and the one that hits first, you know, is going to have an advantage. Uh-oh.
Unit lost.
So here goes my sneak engineer. Do you think he's going to see it? Like, I'm trying to distract him. You think he's going to get it?
Building.
Ah! Almost.
Unit lost.
That was really close. I don't know how he saw it, but why did he see it only at the last second? That's really weird.
The mind is terrible thing to waste. Where are the
There are more discs.
Kinetic mutator ready.
He's got a lot of discs. He might have more than me. I'm not sure yet because I think he started making. Let's see how many masterminds we got. I got 2. He's got 2.
Select.
Sometimes I like to make 1 more mastermind than them. If they got 2, I like to get 3.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
And it's really actually hard to do this magnetron thing. It gets hectic. Like, oh, he's got 3 magnetrons versus 2. That's
Construction complete.
if 3 magnetrons is gonna be 2 magnetrons, and then everything else is just see. It's kind of like a.
Unit ready.
Okay, we both hurt each other there, but his magnetrons beat my magnetrons, so I had to like be a little bit careful right there. I gotta get the miners over to the left side. We gotta get throwing 1 mastermind in there, 1 or 2 masterminds.
Cancel.
So there they are. Now I'm gonna get my base defenses up.
Dominator.
Psychic denominator ready. Now I want to boom boom boom. Where to hit?
Select.
Hit the battle lab and the radar maybe.
Unit ready.
Not a bad choice. Not really worth trying to go for his units
Unit lost.
because what is? I mean, it would help, but he's gonna be moving him around real quick, so it's gonna be hard to do. And plus, if I psychic dominate his units, I might hit a mastermind, and that's not gonna do. Masterminds can't be mind controlled. So definitely want to go for his base, and I think I hit the right thing with the base. If you think about it really, really hard, I might have been able to find something slightly better. But when you're in a game, you can't really like really deep think about where should I dominate or where should I send a nuclear missile. It's not hard to figure out, but I mean, if you're clever, you could figure something out slightly better all the time. So I'm trying to magnetron. Oh, I got him right there. I actually got a really good hit with that. Now I want to try to grind this. Oh shit! Oh, he's going from my unit. See what happens? He got. Well, he hit my units and my base, so that was an okay hit by him. So I put a second grinder, in case I get some of those Gatling tanks up, and I could grind his Gatling tanks before he gets them back.
Building.
We're on diplomatic.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Now, okay, it's looking like a good war. I'm bottom, so I'm feeling good. I noticed that both genetic mutators cancel each other out. If I use my genetic mutator,
Unit
my
ready.
ears are starting to hurt. If I use my genetic mutator, he's going to use his right after. And if he uses his, I'm going to use mine right after. So they neutralize each other, but I actually have a trick where I can still use my genetic mutator, even if versus another Yuri, but I'm not going to actually try it right now.
Building.
All you do is you grind them as fast as possible, but you have to kind of have it set up with bunkers and everything, so if you have a whole bunch of like Gatling bunkers and base defenses, you grind your brutes right in between them, and then if he mutates your mutation, then all your Gatling tanks are gonna fire at the brutes and get promotions. But it costs money to do, but it's actually worth it because
Construction.
then you're gonna start getting your mutator back, and there's a chance that you might have grinded some of them before it happened.
Building. Unit ready.
I hope I'm making sense if you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Construction complete.
If you don't know the game, you might not know what I'm trying to say, but yeah,
Unit ready.
you don't know what a genetic mutator is. He's going to turn all the slaves into brutes. Now anyway, oh crap, one of them got caught off. That's called getting caught. If that happens in like a game like League of Legends, like you get killed, but like with just one mastermind isn't as big of a deal, but individual units, what's the role of an individual in a war? You can't really lose individual units.
Psychic dominance.
Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to do it right now. See the Gatling bunkers and things? Watch, if he mutates it, he's gonna get shot, and my disc is gonna kill. Watch. He's gonna mutate him, put the disc over them. Yep, watch. All gonna get promotions.
Under attack.
I gotta dominate real quick, get the battle lab.
Select. Target. Unit promoted.
Now look at, see, I got the battle lab. That was the most important thing. I wanted to get as much as possible. I wanted to get a little more, but I got a decent, see. Okay, see, look at what, just like I said, the Gatling tanks and the bunkers all promoted. I might have got a promoted disc. I don't think I did though. And those brutes are left hung out to dry.
Unit ready.
Sorry, I had the air conditioner on. It was so hot.
Building.
I'd die in 20 minutes with that. It's noisy. So anyway, he's got more ground units than me. That means I need to get more masterminds.
Unit
But it's getting to the point where if I get mostly only masterminds, his magnetrons are gonna pick me off one by one, and then go into his discs. So it is pretty much
station fun.
a little bit of a complicated game, and I'm starting to hit low money. I think he is too,
Unit ready.
and he's probably got more non-tech, non-battle lab units. Oh, I think he missed totally with him. He's got more non-tech units, I think, because of the fact that his battle lab got blown up twice. See, and I was trying to run back to my base and my base defenses. I shouldn't have been afraid right there, because he actually caught me running right there.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Now he's gonna shoot his own shit for a little while. But the reason I'm afraid to go in is because he has a really lot of Gatlings, and my Gatlings can't fight his Gatlings because he has masterminds there.
New rally point established.
Yeah, so I wanted to kind of go back, and then he kind of caught me running. You don't get caught running backward. You kind of give yourself a couple units up for the kill. But what I wanted to kind of move back and gather, because I know I got all my miners, all my base defenses. I got my Gatling cannon on hold. No, he still has 2 brutes there he forgot about. But actually, I could use those miners as fodder.
Unit ready.
Some boom, 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 boom. And then them actually absorb some of the shit from those Gatling tanks. They had to fire at the ground unit first because they automatically fire at the sky unit before the ground unit, I think. So he's trying to like pick me up, but these miners are really helping me. And like he's moving his gats back because I'm moving my shit forward. So it's really hard to get a hold of him. This guy's a son of a bitch. So if my masterminds get his gats, and he's screwed. I noticed that one mastermind in the front right there. That's the reason why I'm not bringing up my Gatling tanks.
Unit lost.
See, unit is gonna say unit lost, and they're gonna get shot by my own disc immediately. So he's got no mastermind. So I want to try to do something right here. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking right there. I should have went in right there. He has no masterminds.
Unit lost. Select target. Unit lost.
I should have went in right there. That was really stupid. But for some reason, I wanted him to go into my Gatling cannon, I think.
Unit ready.
This game is not a recent game. This is an old game. But I never uploaded it.
On board. Building.
So definitely, I should have went in with the disc and gats when he had no masterminds. But for some reason, I was just kind of camping because I know I did more damage to him. My army's getting bigger. But look how many discs he has now. Now I got my Gatlings up there. If he was to fight my disc and my Gatlings, go ahead.
Unit lost.
So I took out a miner. Don't want him to get extra money there. I should send some of my miners there, but I think he killed a lot of my miners. Yeah, he did kill a lot of miners. That's not good. So he's actually gonna have a little bit more stuff than me because he's going in the middle.
Building.
Do I have anything to mutate? We both had the mutator. I want to keep 2 factories.
Psychic Dominator. Ready.
I could sell one of the factories.
Loading up
See, what should I dominate for him?
Select target.
disc in flight.
Go for his units, or yeah, go for that thing with the initiates.
Unit lost.
Focusing energy. I love the smell of gunpowder. How about a shell shower?
Unit
If you dominate the power plant, you get the guys inside mind controlled.
Tank. Always looking for
So it looks like he mined in the middle. He's got a lot of money. So he's got a lot of discs though.
gun barrels cooled and ready. I was born for this job. Enter the
structure.
think tank. Let's make some friends. Mastermind on the move.
So I made a couple mistakes this game, but it really is a hard game. If you make any mistake versus Yuri, either player could lose. It's a difficult matchup when you're versus a really strong Yuri. This is one of the best Yuri versus Yuri players there is, so this guy's no joke. I lost my miners, so it wasn't good. Should have 2 miners late game for both ore patches. Oh, at least 1, I mean. But 2's good.
Unit promoted.
Right now it's definitely late game. All the ores dried up.
Unit lost.
I love the smell of gunpowder.
Structure.
So boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's the psychic dominator. There's his psychic dominator.
Our base is under attack.
So I can't really like camp anymore. I mean, it's got a lot of shit.
Unit promoted. Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Looks like he's got more units than me. So I gotta try to hit him with the base defense.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Structure sold. Unit lost. Construction complete.
Levitation units online. Spinning away.
Guns
Accepting donations. Smooth ride.
Unit lost.
We're free!
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Yuri's
Unit
collection.
ready.
Yuri's collection.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
I love guns ready for Let's take the guns for a spin. Let's transfer. Rev up those
Unit
cylinders.
lost.
Levitation units
Unit
online.
ready. Our base
Levitation
is under
units
attack.
online. I love
Unit
take
lost.
the guns for a spin. Accepting donation. Levitation units online. They are but a distraction.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Spinning away.
Unit lost.
Spinning away. They are in our way.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
They have nothing of value. Smooth ride. Silent.
Unit lost.
I'd like to make Yuri.
So right now it's coming into like a game where it's like looks like it's close to a tie. Now if I take out his MCV, he won't be able to build anything. And look, he can't hit me with his Gatlings because I got his power drain. Now if I kill his MCV, it's pretty much, it looks like it's close to a tie.
Spinning away. Levitation.
Yeah, it's not gonna get away.
They are in our way.
You should run the MCV away, but I got it either way.
Accepting
Unit
donations.
lost.
Kill that genetic mutator and I'm in good shape.
Unit lost.
Only got 1 disc. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Yeah. Surprised I didn't get promoted for that. Killing a genetic mutator? Holy crap. That's a big kill for that disc.
Yuri's collection agency.
No.
Levitation
Now notice that disc can't shoot at power plants.
accepting donations.
Unit ready.
But the fact that he has more disc than me,
Smooth ride.
and he has ground units, that he's gonna win the game.
Well rate Yuri. Yuri's collection agency.
Probably. Now let's see if he can finish me off or it's gonna tie. If there's no units and nothing but disc and I have a power plant,
Laser beam ready.
it's a tie.
Training.
I am but a student.
Unit ready.
There is much to learn.
Unit promoted.
Okay, there's the promotion for the disc.
Ready.
Kill that radar.
Smooth ride.
I can't kill the power plants with one disc unless both the power plants are close to each other. Then you could kill them, but you can't kill a power plant alone.
Yuri is mad. I am but a student.
Unit lost.
It's really weird how they do that.
Is under attack.
Accepting donation.
They only drain power plants. They don't shoot them.
Ride.
Structure sold.
Yuri is mad.
Unit
I am
promoted.
but a sensing
Our
flame.
base is under attack.
I'd like to make a withdrawal. He has
Okay, now my initiates. I might actually win this base trade. Look at this. If these 5 initiates kill just 2 power plants,
spinning away.
I gotta hurry up before this disc get there.
He has taught us well.
Unit promoted.
I had a disc help out its initiates. Go, 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 go. Oh, they all got shot.
Smooth ride.
So I gotta play run away with this disc. He's not gonna catch me.
Our base is
Why did I run over that?
Levitation unit.
I just freaking had a temporary case of autism right there. So I shouldn't have ran over that base defense.
Our base is under
He's gonna kill that grinder, but he can't kill the power plants. But look at his miners. He has miners. Just keep looking at all the miners. Look at all the miners on the map. My one disc cannot kill those miners.
Great Yuri.
So it's not gonna be a tie. He actually has the game won.
Spinning away.
He won the game, even though I think for a second like it might be a draw.
Siphons ready.
Okay, the video is gonna end in a second.
Yuri is master. I don't need match. There is much to learn. Spinning away. No hands. Spinning away. He has taught us well. Focusing energy. Enlighten me. There is much to learn. Hail to the great Yuri. I am but a student, learning the path, learning the path. Hail to the great Yuri.
Unit lost.